Taurus, welcome. Time for Love in the Full Moon. This is a general love reading for all you Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs out there in love. So take what works, leave what doesn't. Messages are for the greatest and highest good. So today is a full moon, at least in my part of the world. Or whenever you tuned into this, this was happening on the full moon of June. It was June 5th, I believe, 5th. That's right, yesterday I thought it was Saturday, so I'm the wrong person to ask. All right, so let's see. What's going on in the world of all of our Taurus in love? So listen, if it resonates, that's great. If it doesn't, that's okay. Messages are for the greatest and highest good. Somebody needs to hear something. So, you know, I look at my tarot as my work, you know, and I try to help people. And sometimes, you know, I have the kind of personality that just says what I say. I sometimes say things that everybody thinks that nobody wants to say, but, you know, it's just me. All right, so anyway, let's see what's going on, Taurus. For this June full moon, the strawberry moon of June. All right, your overall energy is that of the Knight of Swords. Wow, you're really mad at somebody. It's almost like somebody treats somebody like, the word comes slave, but, you know, it's like they think that they can, I want to say, push you around, boss you around. Anyway, there's a lot of fighting going on, and I think somebody's, you know, hitting really hard. Now, this Queen of Cups, you might be dealing with the water sign, you know, because we do have some cups here, quite a few. So we do have this Queen of Cups energy. All right, so she, you know, she's a little unstable. She's a little unsure. She is a little confused. I think there's, you know, it's almost like I get somebody who's got PMS, you know, so it's like that kind of energy where like they're just not rational, and it just really brings up a lot of issues, you know, but whatever, this Queen of Cups, I feel like this is who you are really angry with, all right, because what sits above you here is the King of Pentacles with the Six of Cups reversed. So I think this Queen of Cups is really confused, you know, because maybe you've been sending out mixed signals, or maybe they've been sending out mixed signals, but, you know, they don't feel appreciated. You know, they're like, you know, cook me dinner, bring me this, do this, clean the house, blah, blah, blah. And I think the two of you have been together for a long time, on and off, maybe together on, you know, and it just has been really one of these real disconnected kind of energies between you and your person. But I see that, you know, even though, you know, many times you may have wanted to move on, to go away, you have not. You know, you've kind of stayed. Even though I don't think it feeds you everything that makes you feel good. Because you're not willing to put this relationship to an end. At least not yet. Not this full moon. But I think it's time to set some things straight. Okay? Because this anger that's coming up, I mean, it's just like boiling because you're not expressing yourself or your needs or your wants the way that, you know, that's getting across to them. You know, instead you just kind of keep doing and keep cleaning the house, or you keep going to work, or, you know, like you do what you got to do, just keep peace. But, you know, it's unappreciated. Just saying. So anyway, I think you need to really watch where you're walking. You know, it's like you keep going back in the same old cycles, you know, and it keeps tripping you up, you know, but this time it's one of these things that, you know, in order for things to balance themselves out, you may have to just finally really walk away, or they will walk away, you know, because it's like if you can't be who you are and get your point across and you're really unhappy, then, you know, I think you guys need to talk about it, really talk about it, and kind of see what is it that kind of, you know, where did it go? How did it get so bad that we're at this point we're going to about call it quits? You know, because there's a lot of history here. Now this Knight, it's like this Knight wants to come and figure out a way. And I read that as you, Taurus. Like, well, maybe if we quit arguing, quit fighting. But right now there's a lot of anger. A lot of anger. Because, you know, this could be because this person here is very happy, you know, kind of doing things their own way. You know, this is the card of, you know, wishes coming true. But see, this person, you know, he's got to bring him his plate. He's got to bring him his food, you know. And I think, you know, you push it one step too far, or they do, to where there's no going back. You know, they're going to pour out that cup now. And then the King of Pentacles, you don't feel so good because somebody's not willing to do any more work. You know, because they're tired of it. You know, so you can't go into this saying that, oh, I'm going to change, you know, this conversation, you know, because this person has been feeling really like stuck and trapped and unheard and unappreciated, you know. So it's like you can't go in there, you know, thinking that, okay, you can offer them all this stuff and not mean it. You can't not mean it. See, this person's about to hang themselves. This person, they're pouring out that cup. They're not gonna do it again. It's like, I'm just gonna line them up over here and forget it. You know, because the other person, I think, remembers all of this. And I think even if they even have a thought that you might be sneaking around, it's over. You know what I mean, Taurus? It's over. And then you're left feeling really insecure and unstable. You know, because somebody just doesn't want to do this anymore. You know, so decision time. Take the blindfold off. Secrets come out. Secrets come out. Whatever it is that you're doing, sneaking around, it's going to come out. Sure is. Truth. Truth. You know, so this could turn out okay. Maybe, maybe not. You know, but it's time to, like, quit carrying so many of these swords around and all this pain and heartache. It's not doing you guys any good. It just leaves you feeling really wounded and like and hopeless. It's like, well, you know, if I hang on to like the very last thread, maybe things will turn around. Well, yeah, maybe they will. Because like I said, maybe it'll be over, maybe it won't be. I will say that you two love each other. You really do. But it's going to require somebody to really open up. Really open up. So you get things back in order. So you go from this feeling of instability, because I feel like you, Taurus, I mean, you need to be vulnerable. You know, like you really need to like quit hanging on to something that is, you know, leaving you alone in a relationship and making this person feel so unstable and unsure of what's going on between the two of you. Ooh. Taurus. Page of Wands reversed. So here's the thing. I think you don't want to open up because you're not going to like everything you hear. You know, because you need, if you open up, they got to open up. The two of you. You know, it's an equal give and take if you want a fresh new start. And if you guys want to really be happy. You know, so you got to quit those ways. You can't be running around, doing things, sneaking around behind anybody's back. That lack of trust, that's what got you where you are right now. Right? Because you were so selfish doing whatever it is you wanted to do. They hung in there a long time. They really tried to make it work. They really did. But somebody ended up moving on in the end. You, them, you know. But I think everybody looks back with good memories, you know, but it's time to move on. Everybody's got to move on, you know, because, you know, you guys have tried to make this work and you've tried to make it balanced, but if two people are not putting in the work, you know, you can't take and not give back. You know, relationships are a give and take, so you got to look at that. Gotta look at that, Taurus. All right. Ooh, we got one more card. So it's time to open up. You know, just really, I really feel like you, Taurus, need to get very vulnerable. It's time to open up to this person here. You know, so that emotionally everybody's on the same page. So anyway, that's what I've got for you, Taurus. I hope it resonated. If it did, great. If it didn't, that's okay. Take what works, leave what doesn't. Messages are for someone out there. I know it resonated with someone out there. So anyway, yeah, thumbs up for me if you liked it, and I'll see you at the next reading. Until then, bye.